This video is brought to you by Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist, my new book, which is a comprehensive guide to all aspects of music theory necessary for playing rock guitar. From blues to the cycle of fifths, from understanding and using modes to choosing the right notes for a melodic solo, from pentatonic scales to chord construction and keys. It's all covered in a clear and concise manner. With accompanying video demonstrations, jam tracks and tabs, you'll learn to use the knowledge you gain in accessible ways that make sense for less than the cost of a few guitar lessons. Check out the link in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. That was me playing a little bit of, I guess what you could call slightly exotic blues, and it all kind of ties in with today's viewers' question, because today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays we deal with viewers' questions. So if you have any question or query of a guitar or music-related nature, and you think I'm the chap to answer it, then get in touch. You can see the website address there at the top of the screen. Use the email form there, or you can use my email address, jrguitartuition@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment below this or any of my other videos, and I'll see what I can do. I've had quite a few requests to do this video because you may recall a few weeks ago I did a video entitled This Is My Day Job, where I showed a little bit of a snippet of a lesson with one of my students, wonderful chap. He's also a good mate of mine in the Netherlands. He's called Edwin, and we were talking about kind of jazzy blues sort of stuff, and I'm the first person to admit that it did get a little bit heavy. It was a little bit kind of in-depth, shall we say. And a lot of people said, yeah, we like the music, but can you just give us the non-astrophysics version of the explanation? So that is what I'm going to try and do today. So without further ado, here's a little bit of what is hopefully a simpler explanation of what's going on in those kind of circumstances.
Here is the explanation.
Right, so here's the secret jazz sauce, hopefully explained a little bit more simply than last time. Most of the notes that you use when you're playing a jazzy kind of lick, or most of the times you would play a jazzy lick, I should say, tend to happen when you're playing over a chord change. And the chord changes that are most useful for it are when you've got any kind of movement between a chord with a root note here and a root note at the same fret on the next string. So that's going from an A chord to some kind of D chord. In this case it's going to be A7 going to D7. Okay, or it could be A7 just going to a D, or A7 going to D minor. It tends to need to be a seventh chord here though. Okay, so chances are you are probably playing some blues licks like I was, based largely around the old A minor pentatonic, this sort of shape here. That's kind of your home base for kind of soloing in a blues. I was adding a few like chord tones in, that kind of thing, but essentially I'm thinking around this pattern. So when you've got that movement, as you're going up from the 1 chord, the A7, up to the 4 chord, the D7, that's the moment where you can add a little bit of spiciness. And one of the easiest ways to do that is just to think, okay, so there's A, there's our home base. Okay, go 1 fret up. 1 fret up and play it like a minor chord. So B flat minor would be like that. I'm just spelling out the top half of a B flat minor chord, like that, and then the third there, I'm putting that on an octave higher. So that would look like this in this context there. You can see that's that shape I'm spelling out there. And, you know, that's sort of the engine room of what makes it sound jazzy. So if I just play some minor pentatonic licks in A. And then put in my B flat minor arpeggio. And then resolve up onto the D note when we get to the D7 chord. Here's the arpeggio. And then go up there like that. And just that momentary kind of, what's that? That sort of, that kind of tension, that sort of surprise of hearing notes like that over the A7 chord, you know, kind of like that is what makes it sound jazzy. There's another one you can do as well. And again, always looking for chord changes that go from a chord with a root note here to a root note here. In this case, A7 to D7. The other one you can do is you can think, well, okay, I'm going to a D7, go 1 fret above the D7. Okay, so last time we went 1 fret above the root note of the A, which is our sort of home key, and we played a B flat minor. Now we're thinking 1 fret above the root note of the chord we're going to. So we're going to D, so play an E flat 7 arpeggio. And again, if I was to play like an E flat 7 chord, just barring that regular sort of A7 shape up here, and just spell it out like it's shown there. And I can, you know, kind of repeat a note, maybe take the third, which is there, and repeat it down there. So, you know, once again, put some A minor blues licks. Then my arpeggio to take me up to the D. So there's your A7, arpeggio of the E flat 7, like that, and it just again creates the same sort of tension. There's my phone pinging. Let's see what that was. Oh, okay. Just I've got an Amazon parcel arriving. Anyway, those are the two tricks I was using. The other place where you can use this is not only when it's going from the A to the D, but don't forget you've also got an E going back to an A again. So the last bar of the 12-bar cycle in A would be an E7 chord, which then comes back to the A, and that's what I did there. Over the E7, I just played like a B flat 7 arpeggio. Why B flat 7? Because it's 1 fret above the chord I'm going to, which is the A7. So there it is. You know, notice I've not spoken about melodic minor scales or diminished arpeggios or, you know, kind of altered tensions or anything like that. This is the way I kind of learned it, really, was just noticing that certain players tended to do this kind of 1 fret above trick. Either 1 fret above the chord that you're on, play a minor arpeggio, or 1 fret above the chord that you're going to, play a 7th arpeggio. And it will give you that sort of slightly exotic jazzy tone. So now you know what to do. Go away and have some fun with it. And as usual, you'll find a full tab in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing that solo and that explanation you've just seen there, and the backing track I was playing over as well. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address, link in the description, $3 or £3 a month, and you get access to all of these additional goodies that go along with these YouTube videos, and a massive massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are linked down below in the description. And that is pretty much it for today, folks. Hope you found this a lot clearer than the last time I tackled the subject, and I hope you found it useful and maybe even entertaining in some small way. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Why not drop me a like as well while you're at it? Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time. We drink beer and talk about music and guitars and stuff. It's a great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.